I've been thinking a little bit about the phrase, "this too shall pass away." It's a phrase that I'm hearing a lot at this time as people look to kind of get through this season. This too shall pass away. And some people think that that's a phrase that's taken somewhere from the Bible, but actually it's not. It's credited as being used by Abraham Lincoln in various speeches, and he referred it back, whether this is true or not, I don't know, but talking about an Eastern monarch who gathered his wise men around him and said, come up with a sentence, a phrase that will be true at all times and in all situations. And so the wise men went away and they pondered this and they came back, and this was the phrase that they came up with. This too shall pass away. The idea that if we just hang in there long enough, things will change, things will get back to normal, this too shall pass away. And as I reflected on that, I thought actually that's quite a passive way of looking at things. It is that idea of grit your teeth, hang in there, and at some point in the future, this will pass away. What we're struggling with now will be something that's in the rearview mirror. It's something that will have passed. It's something that we'll be able to look back on as a distant memory. And I thought, rather than looking at it from a passive point of view, what does the Bible say about that? And when I looked at those sorts of phrases in the Bible, it came from an active point of view. It doesn't say, this too shall pass away. It says, and it shall come to pass. It shall come to pass. So in other words, it's the result, it's the outworking, and not of just passively hanging in there, but it's that idea of the things that we invest in now have an outcome. It shall come to pass. The Bible puts it differently in a different sense as well, where it uses the phrase, you reap what you sow. Very much the idea of what you invest in, whether it's your thinking, your time, your efforts, your energies, your finances, what you invest in, those are the things that you will see some kind of fruit in. That's what you will later on reap. And that's far more the biblical notion of it shall come to pass. It's that intentional investing. And so I do wonder in this season what you're investing in, and the intentional investments, what you are sowing at this point, that in the future will reap a harvest. That you'll be able to look back and say, well, in that season, that's what I was doing, and this is the impact that it's had. This is the impact on my life or on my family or in my work setting. It's not just been a passive thing, a waiting to get through something, but an active investing. And it'd be great if one or two of you would like to leave a comment underneath this post, just saying what you're investing in this season. What are the things that you've discovered you've got time for at this point in your life that will bear fruit in time? Also, maybe some of you are not yet Christians. It's something that in this season, maybe there are particular thoughts that are going around your head to do with, well, what's going on in life? What's the purpose or the meaning? How do we discover peace for ourselves in the middle of very turbulent times or chaotic times? And I'm running a little group on a Wednesday evening. It's Wednesday at 8. It's a group called Faith Matters. It's a chance to explore. It's very informal. We do it through Zoom. Just watch a little video clip, reflect on that, have a chat about it. So it's really a point where you can create the space to think and just to reflect on some of the deeper things of life. And what a great thing to invest in this season. The deeper things of life. Taking the moment to say, well, I want to sow now for something that will last for all eternity. And so I'd love to invite you to join me for that Faith Matters course this Wednesday at 8 o'clock. If you'd be interested in that, I'd love to send you the Zoom link for that. So please do message me and I'll get that to you before Wednesday. But yeah, sow today and reap tomorrow. So bless you today in all that you're doing, and enjoy life, enjoy God.